Hey, what's going on, team? Hope you guys had a decent day in the markets. Today, SPY bled out pretty hard. Um, we made a big move down, so a lot of shorts off the watch list were in play today. Um, this is just a massive move down from pre-market. What are we looking at? Yeah, right at like a 3% move down on SPY. And yesterday we thought we had a big move up, right? And this thing just came crashing down today. The play I wanted to talk about though is Apple. So jumping into the 1 day chart, I drew my lines for a long over 207, which you can see was right about here, which was like the tops of these two candles, and even here as a little bit of like resistance and support line. Furthermore, jumping into the 5 minute chart, I see that pre-market. This is where we bounced up to and got rejected by. So 207 was the trigger to take this thing long. The short level was right at 203.45. I'm just going to draw a line here too. Okay, so yeah, something like that. Um, and I want to go into the importance of um, being adaptable while trading, right? So while in a position, while watching a stock intraday, you have to be adaptable. I know in the group we talk about how we have different styles of traders. For instance, I like to focus on hard lines of support and resistance for trigger levels to either take the stock long or to take the stock short. Um, and then we have guys like Zach Trader who focuses on mainly price action. So I want to talk about combining those two strategies together, right? So when you trade based on price action, you're using a lot of like candlestick formations, indicators, that type of thing to determine um, you're looking at volume. You're determining where the stock is headed based on how it's moving intraday, as opposed to like these lines of support and resistance. So taking this stock today short at 305 or 203.45, in my honest opinion, while my strategy for these support and resistance lines work most of the time and very well, you could have taken a better short entry on this position using price action. So let's get into that. First thing we noticed, we like gapped up, well, pushed up pretty hard first thing in the morning. So that was like a $2.50 move or something. And then we came down. Well, look what we were doing for the longest time. We were using, so VWAP right here is this purple line. And we were using VWAP here as like a support. And you can kind of see that we were like getting into this triangle formation here. So we jumped up and we started like forming this kind of bull flag looking thing. Um, you guys that were looking for the short down here honestly should have been taking this thing short up here, right? Because we have two things happening. One, we have this breakdown here of the triangle formation. So the first 5 minute candle that closed below this triangle formation, that should have been like an okay, let me get ready to take this thing short. Um, and also, when it broke below, you see that we pushed up. We not only broke below the triangle formation, we broke below VWAP here, and then we pushed up and closed below VWAP. So you could have taken this thing short right here at this level as opposed to this level. Had you guys taken it short below 203.45, you would have only had like an 80-cent move on the play. And it's more likely that, especially if you waited for this first 5 minute candle to close below this level, you would have been entering right at the bottom, and then this thing just reversed up. So like either you would have taken a loss or you would have got stopped out at right at break even. So I encourage you guys to like learn a few more strategies when it comes to trading intraday. Learn how to use VWAP, learn how to use the 9 EMA and the 20 EMA crossover, which also happened right here too. You see this 9 EMA, which is the light blue line, crossed below the 21 EMA, which is this orange line, and then continued to trade below it. So both of those are well, that signal right there is a bearish signal as well. So using that and having that in your arsenal could have taken this thing short here for a much larger gain than 80 cents, right? One other thing too, this thing came down um, from highs at 206.41 all the way to 20, well, let's just say the short 203.45. You're looking at a $3 move or a 1.5% move down already. I know the market was headed down today, but it doesn't make sense to me to take this thing short, especially after it's already traded, it's already broke VWAP. We're already pushing the negative 2.0 on VWAP, which is this yellow line. You know, you have to be adaptable. You have to combine multiple strategies when trading. You know, like I said, my strategy does work great most of the time. Nothing is ever going to be 100%, but if you're able to implement and adapt and add other strategies, you will become a much more successful trader. That's all I got to say. I hope you guys took something from this. And as always, if the video helped out, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you tomorrow, team.